Welcome back to Modern here at Grey Ogre Games. I'm Alfian Poon. I'm your host for today. Hey Evil Chuck 1978 from Italy. Smiley face. What the hell? Holy shit. And joining me... Oh wow, that hurts. Joining me is the guy who just got his finger stuck on the door.
We're not supposed to tell people this.
Wilfred Gomu.
Yep. Hi everyone. So this round we have Yongsen versus Arnold. I believe Yongsen is Arnold is on Jan.
Yeah.
I believe.
Very
And,
fair, very good deck.
Yongsen is last time I played against him he was on Abzan. I'm not sure what he's on now.
He's on that deck.
What?
Counters Company.
Splinter Twin? Oh, okay.
Bepis?
Bepis?
Bepis.
Bepis.
Bepis. I just offered him Pepsi. Yeah.
It's not Coke, but it'll do.
Oh, so Arnold keeping his hand here. One thing to note, the first thing I noticed about Arnold when I saw him playing Modern, his entire deck is foiled. Wow.
His entire deck is foiled. He also plays very, 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 very deliberately.
Deliberate is a very strong word to use here.
No, deliberate is the nicest way of saying it.
So yeah, 14 viewers. Oh wow, that's Inquisition of course.
Alright, so well, Jan being Jan, as with any black deck in Modern, opens with untapped land and discard spell. So
and
you
take
see
out
here that
birds here, right?
we see here that Yongsen mulligan to 5. So that's pretty.
That's pretty good for Arnold.
Yeah, that's pretty not good for him. So
Yeah.
Arnold decides to take the Noble Hierarch and leave the Birds of Paradise in hand. Yongsen draws a forest though, so he can potentially go into a turn 2 Witness and bring back the Noble Hierarch.
Bob. Wow, that's the old foil.
Well, okay, so he plays a bot here, which is quite interesting because Yongsen has demonstrated a Walking Ballista in his hand already.
Oh right.
So he
that's
does have
true.
the option to kill the...
Well, okay, but then again, right? Aren't you taking out, if Yongsen is playing a one-off ballista, right? Taking out the one win con that Yongsen has.
So I mean, certain lists play 2.
Okay.
Some of them play Ballista plus Ronas as well.
Mm-hmm.
And besides, you also have Eternal Witness, and you have good top decks, and you can get the Ballista back
That's true. That's
one
true.
way or another. And I think against Jan, perhaps the plan is really not to combo off at any rate.
Wow, a foil Lily. Holy crap.
Okay,
Dissing myself right now.
so if Yongsen draws a land and plays a Witness, that would be pretty cool.
But he draws company and no mana.
He draws company with both his mana elves
Yeah.
dead. So that's not really great. Liliana is going to get to take up.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
Arnold is already insanely far ahead because of Yongsen's mulligans.
Yep. But Arnold's hand doesn't really look like he has anything.
Arnold's hand not presenting a whole lot of pressure.
Yeah, but it's a lot.
I mean, the real danger for Yongsen is that the Liliana does get ticked up.
Oh, terminate. Well, Arnold's hand very full of reactive cards here.
Okay, so this is a bit strange because Yongsen plays the Temple Garden tapped.
Okay.
In that situation, I think probably
you just played the Temple Garden and Iwi, right?
yeah, and Witness back, either the Things, which is quite resilient, or
Ooh.
the Hierarch, which gives him more mana.
Very convenient top deck there.
So Yongsen has the company in hand, as you said earlier.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So Arnold does have the Thoughtseize and the Lightning Bolt.
Yeah, so Arnold has the Toys and Lightning Bolt, but he chose to plus the Lily instead because Yongsen has one card in hand. I don't think that's wrong.
Arnold, we're not. Arnold is not us, so he doesn't know that we have a company in his hand.
Yeah, but I mean, if he has been around company, he should have just cast the Thoughtseize
Yeah.
first because that leaves the window open for Lily to minus.
That's true. Yeah. So here comes company. Let's see what Yongsen gets off the top. Spin the wheel.
So spin the wheel. I see a Kitchen Finks, if I'm not wrong.
I
It's
see
a
Vizier of
Kitchen
Ref.
Finks
Oh,
and
he
a
has
Noble
a
Hierarch.
combo.
He has the combo, but
But I don't think you get the combo, right?
but
Wait,
he-
what?
well, I was gonna say he might not go for it because
Yeah, I don't think you go for it anyway, right?
you might not go for it because I mean this is A, this is Jan, and B, you have no cards in hand, so you can't really use
Yeah,
the
exactly,
mana.
right? Yeah.
So Arnold goes for the Lightning Bolt. He bolts the Devoted Druid, which I don't 100% agree with.
I would have gone for the druid actually.
I mean, I would have bolted the Vizier, but I think that's largely personal preference.
That's true. Right, so Vizier onto Lily, down to 2.
Down to 2. So Yongsen draws a Dustwatch Recruiter, which is actually a pretty good card in this
Yeah,
spot.
it is.
He has the Vizier to protect the Recruiter, so given enough time, Yongsen can get back into this game.
Yeah,
If he draws a Mana Dog here, it's pretty good. But he chose to sacrifice the Dustwatch Recruiter instead. So it makes me question what Yongsen has in his deck that makes him want to hold on to the Vizier that much.
Okay, so Ravaging Ravine going for the hit here does give it a counter.
Yeah, so I think Arnold is just in racing mode right now.
Yep.
Because Yongsen's is basically on top deck mode. It's not looking great for him. But
I
he
mean,
does
but
draw Eternal Witness.
You did mention that this deck does have very good top decks.
He has some very good top decks. I think the correct play here is to witness the other witness that's in his graveyard. Or I guess the Collected Company is fine as well.
Yeah, that's the more straightforward play, I guess.
That's the most straightforward play. It's not the value play.
That's true, but it's straightforward.
Yeah. I mean, I don't disagree with the company because at some point he's going to have to put some blockers in the way of the Raging Ravine.
True.
I mean, assuming nothing else changes. I mean, of course, on his end, Arnold also does have some good draws. Unfortunately, he has a bunch of discard spells.
What does Arnold? What are Arnold's good draws?
He can draw Tarmogoyf. He basically just draw a large creature.
That's a pretty good draw.
He can draw a Dark Confidant as well.
Thoughtseize.
So Arnold draws a Thoughtseize.
Okay. That makes, no. He had a Thoughtseize before already.
Yeah, he had a Thoughtseize way before.
Yep.
So I mean, but Yongsen didn't knew that, or else he would have taken like
Bolt.
a Mana Elf or something. So Bolt's pretty good. Unfortunately, he can't attack the Raging Ravine, so this allows Yongsen to
draw one more card.
Draw a card, gain 2 points of damage. He draws a Township as well, which is
not too bad, not the worst.
Not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, you can activate that to make your EWIT 3/2 at the end of Arnold's turn.
Well, I mean, he should be doing it now because both players have no cards in hand, so he really has nothing to. He has nothing to lose, and he gains a point of damage.
Also true, yeah. Tap 2. Here comes Tarmogoyf. Ooh. So what's the counter on Tarmogoyf here?
So I believe there's Planeswalker.
Yeah.
I believe Arnold fetch there's a Lightning Bolt and a Dark Confidence somewhere in the graveyard. So it's at least 4. I'm not sure if there are any sorceries.
1, 2, 3, 4 sorceries.
Oh, there's a Thoughtseize as well. So
yeah.
It should be 5.
That's a big Tarmogoyf.
Yeah, and this is all from Arnold's own deck. I don't think Yongsen has anything to contribute to this Tarmogoyf counter.
Artifact.
Oh, yes, Artifact.
Oh,
so
wow.
It's a 6/7
That's
Goyf.
a big Goyf.
Yeah, so things not looking great for Yongsen here, but this deck is always one Collected Company away from swinging the game.
That's true. Isn't that all Collected Company decks?
Well, in Modern more so than in Standard.
That's true.
So Arnold
that feels a bit jumping the gun.
Well, I mean, he didn't need to cast it. He probably could have just animated the Raging Ravine and attacked.
That's true, yeah. I would have waited on that. But Yongsen does scoop it up, noting Arnold's intense lead.
But I think, I mean, in his spot, Arnold would probably want to leave the Abrupt Decay up anyway.
Yeah, I would.
It wouldn't have mattered that much. So I think going into sideboard, we'll probably likely see some, I know whatever little board sweepers Jan might have.
Damnation.
Anger of the Gods, Damnation. Likely not Damnation, more likely Anger. So we'll probably see more creature removal. Maybe he'll cut down on...
He needs to be cutting down on Thoughtseize. It's cutting down on hand attack.
I think cutting down on hand attack is fine. He probably wants to keep some amount of Thoughtseize and or Inquisition. In most spots, I think the removal is better than the discard because removal is just a better draw.
Ooh.
I think. Or I mean, if Arnold has any Haymakers he wants to board in, like there's a good place to start as well. So things like Hunt Master of the Fells.
One thing to note is that Arnold did keep in the does mainboard 2 Damnations.
Wow.
Yeah. I saw the 2 Damnations he just threw out.
So it's a slower build of Jan then.
Yeah. Well, Jan is really a pretty slow deck, so it's a fast control deck.
Yeah. I mean, Jan is a fast control deck. It's out of fashion a little bit because of Death Shadow.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, is that the one he's keeping, or that's the pile he's thinking of taking out? Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, at the heart of every Blackish deck in Modern is Thoughtseize and Inquisition of Kozilek.
3 good cards.
Yeah.
Wow. Our chat's dead, just like me.
Am I talking to someone I don't know? No, I think I'm fine. Okay, so what do you think Yongsen is bringing in?
Alright, for Yongsen...
more grindy types of threats?
Yeah, maybe he might put in Voice of Resurgence if that's a thing. Voice sounds good against Jan, doesn't it?
Voice is pretty good against Jan. I'm just not sure it's in his sideboard because I think if he wanted, it would be main board. It would be main deck already.
Yeah, that's true. Let's look up the Counters Company list and see what he has. Do what that thing that your Japanese guy was doing. Alright, so sideboard Path Kasali oh, it might put in the tight hollow Scholar.
Not so sure about that. I think he probably wants the
tracker.
He probably wants the tireless trackers. Possibly the Kasali Prime Mage.
Kasali for
very likely the Scavenging Ooze as well.
Yeah.
Selfless Spirit is possible.
Yep. What's this Limvala? Oh no, that's not it.
No, Limvala is great in the mirror, but not this one.
We are not sponsored by Pepis. We just like drinking Pepis.
I just got here. You like Pepsi.
I like Pepis. Actually, I have no personal preference over Pepis or Coca-Cola. Hey, can I see the back of your phone?
What is green?
No, it looked like an apple from the back. Then I saw the
proud sign, the proud emblem of the Chinese Huawei.
Ooh.
It's actually not a bad phone.
Yeah, the Chinese actually make some really good phones.
I don't know why this is a surprise to some people.
Chinese, I think the Chinese are...
I feel like the Chinese get undue amount of flack. I mean, they deserve a lot of it, but probably it's still a bit too much. I mean, Chinese products are not the worst in the world.
Yeah, if you're buying the bad Chinese products, you probably want to question why you're spending money on cheap shit in the first place.
Oh yeah, I mean, you don't buy something cheap and complain about lack of quality, right?
Exactly right. Yeah.
It's like, you know, if I buy a medium plate Thoughtseize, I expect it to be a medium plate Thoughtseize.
What's Little Kid Green White? It's budget.
Little Kid Green White is just a green white deck with creatures.
Little Kids, 42 land Swan Hunt. Holy shit! These budget decks are insane.
What's Fruity Pebbles?
Fruity Pebbles. Sleight of Hand, Serum Visions, Thirst for Knowledge. What's the win called?
Oh, okay, yeah. It's a grinding station, blasting station. Then.
Oh, haha. What a meme. Oh, Grixis Death Shadow apparently overtaking the what's the other version of Death Shadow?
Jan
Death Shadow, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think Grixis Death Shadow is just a better deck because Snapcaster Mage is very likely a better card than
Snapcaster Mage is gas.
Yeah, I mean it is pretty gas. It's slightly better than Tarmogoyf. It's probably better than what's the other green card? Traverse the Ulvenwald.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, Living End also making a comeback.
I mean, Living End is just one of those decks that's, kind of always around, but never really dominant.
Then it got Horror of the Broken Lands. Oh yeah.
It's actually a good card.
Yeah, it is a good card. Holy shit, it's so good. Anyways, back to the game.
Back to the game. Yongsen goes first. He doesn't look like he's mulliganing this time.
Yep. Wow, no turn one hand attack. Oh wow. Get spooked.
Well, sometimes it's just down to not having an untapped land. So
wow. Okay. So yeah, probably the main boarded Voice of Resurgence. You did see the what's that? Tireless Tracker in Yongsten's hand.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
Okay. So then if he lays a fashion, means that he probably doesn't have other lands to lay. It's just a little unfortunate because you want whatever lands you can get.
Maybe his other lands are fetch.
Tracker.
Maybe he has 2 more fetch lands in his hand.
Also possible. I mean, he must because he chooses not to search for the Overgrown Tomb this time.
Yep. So here comes Overgrown Tomb.
So Overgrown Tomb, it comes to play tapped as well. Wow. So
the thing is just leaving up mana for Bolt. Nope, he's just gonna main face Bolt. Okay.
Yeah, because it's Voice of Resurgence.
Yeah. I keep forgetting Voice of Resurgence's effect.
Yeah, so you kind of have to do it on your turn.
Yeah, otherwise he gets an extra elemental of that.
Yep. So I mean, you're also just like getting a little bit of value.
Wow. Wait, so he does have 2 other fetch lands. Oh, Walking Ballista off the top.
Does have 2 fetch lands. The question is whether he plays the Tireless Tracker here or not.
I don't think you do. Yeah. Okay. So just
think you do. So he has a Visor. I agree with this play.
Yeah.
I think you should leave up the Tireless Tracker when you have your 4th land.
Definitely, because especially against Jan, you're just gonna die to removal straight up.
Yeah. So I mean, you at least want to try to get 1 clue in play.
Alright, what did he draw? Kalitas. That's alright.
So Kalitas is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It does stop like Eternal Witness shenanigans.
It does stop. It does stop. What's that?
So it's worth keeping in mind that Arnold has both the Kalitas and the Damnation in his hand.
Ooh.
So if he can like resolve one and then the other, he gets a bunch of zombies, and Yongsen just has nothing.
In your head, zombie.
Please don't sing. Okay, so
Let's go.
So Arnold goes for a Tarmogoyf. So fetch land, creature, lightning bolt. It's a 3.
Not a lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Right, pass the turn.
Lightning bolt. Youngson goes fetching. He's probably going to play the Tireless Tracker this turn.
Ooh, path to exile.
We'll see if Youngson searches for a shock land this time.
Yeah.
I believe he does.
Yeah,
But he needs to find like. Okay, so is he not playing black?
I don't think so. I think it's just the green-white version.
Okay.
Yeah, if I was playing black, yeah, no, it's
Because usually the versions that run black only have, I think, Viceroy, Seer or something as the black cards.
Oh no, most versions run green-white. Oh no, green-white black. Oh, okay, then I'm just.
Oh yeah, I think the black is a splash for the Tide Hollow Scholars.
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't think Youngson's playing the Tireless Scholars though.
I don't think he should be either.
Yeah. Do you agree with what's that? Kitchen Finks being splashed in the deck for an alternate infinite combo?
I agree with it. I mean, you're already playing a combo deck. Why not stuff it with more combos? I see no way this could go wrong.
Alright, so here oh,
well, so
okay.
I'm not sure what Youngson is doing. He probably doesn't have the land in hand, or he wouldn't be declaring combat.
Oh,
right after.
yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, so he tried to hold on to the Tireless Tracker as long as he could.
Yeah. I would have tried to play something else, but maybe he doesn't have anything else to play.
Well, I think his hand is probably just like collected company and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
So Kalitas here. So in the face of the infinite combo, I don't think Kalitas does a whole lot.
No,
so I think in the situations where you do want to pursue a more grindy game, that still is where Kalitas shines. So Youngson doesn't seem to have anything of note in hand.
Ooh, Walking Ballista.
He
For what?
goes to play a Walking Ballista for.
Alright, right. So I get the logic here. So
I mean, so the logic is to incentivize the trade, right?
no, yeah, that's
In which case, shouldn't he be attacking first? To
No,
provoke the block.
wait. No, then the Ballista, then he only does 3 damage in total because
Because he needs to
yeah.
bring the token up to 3.
3, yeah. Okay,
That's
so
correct. So
Arnold does get 2 zombies.
I think the Kalitas says non-token.
Right, 1 zombie.
Yeah.
My bad.
So there's one zombie. I'm not sure if these players are keeping track of that.
Wait, how did the Tireless Tracker die? Oh, exile.
Yeah. Okay. So they got it right.
Okay, cool. So Arnold does get a zombie. I wonder if he knows it's just 1 zombie.
Yeah. I'm sure
mean, he
they're
probably
both
knows.
they're both aware of this.
Yeah. Oh, they're probably out of zombie tokens. Oops. Would you have actually blocked with Kalitas though? I would have been a bit greedy and not block Kalitas.
I mean, the trick was on the board, so
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it depends on what else Arnold does have in hand.
If he had more removal, I guess.
I suspect he has the Damnation, but this is probably not the time to be using it
Yeah,
at any
true.
rate.
Ooh, draws another Goyf. Ooh,
So
that's nice.
Jaws and Goyf is pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, so 2 Damnations.
So Arnold has both Damnations in hand. So
Alright.
That's probably pretty awkward. I think Yongson's probably just going to take the damage here.
Yeah, no way you trade your Tireless Tracker to the zombie.
Yeah, which is very weird because I think if Arnold was going to not... Okay, yeah. Because, I mean, his alternate play was just to attack with the Ravine and, still have the option to Damnation all the time.
Ah, okay.
Because then he doesn't commit the Goyf to the board.
Oh, that is a collector. Call of Calling off the top for Yongsen. Taps 3. Gonna go for Kitchen Finks.
Yep, so Finks is pretty good here. Unfortunately, it might not be enough because of just how big the Goyf is.
Yeah, I think.
At this point, I believe it's anywhere probably 4 or 5.
I think it looks like
Probably-
seems like 4.
Probably 4
it's
because no sorcery.
Yeah, no sorcery. No, it's just 3.
Okay. Instant creature land.
Oh shit. Okay. I'll get the tissue.
So we've run into some technical difficulties here.
Spilling the piss.
So I'm just going to continue talking while Alfian assists me in retrieving some sort of cleaning material. Alright, so I believe Yongsun has passed the turn, and it is now Arnold's turn. He has much more lands, enjoying some superiority in that aspect. So he animates the Raging Ravine and is probably considering moving to attacks. He commits with everything. So right now, Raging Ravine is pretty good. Raging Ravine is a 4/4, which would provoke the double block. Instead, Yongsun only chooses to commit with the Kitchen Finks.
Hit the floor? Oh,
a little bit.
Alright, this is not a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I think probably at some point I have to unplug and wash the keyboard.
That's true.
Okay. Pepsi is going to the side.
I know it's not Coca-Cola, but damn, don't need to hate it that much.
Alright, so
Let's get small tissue.
Yeah. So Yongsun only blocks with the Kitchen Finks. So Kitchen Finks comes back. He finds a clue from the Tireless Tracker. And he feels that he can attack. They can attack, so that's not too bad. And he just ships the turn, so he leaves the Kitchen Finks to take on the Tarmogoyf.
Oh, who's winning? Oh, is that a clue? Alright.
Yeah, it's a clue. So Yongsun's finally drawn some lands. Oh shit. No, you're pressing stuff on the keyboard.
Oh shit, I took my own card away. Oh, almost second disaster. Oh shit. Almost third disaster.
Yeah, okay, so Arnold finds it in him to cast a Damnation from his hand.
Whoa.
So he doesn't want to see any more value coming off the Tireless Tracker beyond this fetch land, but it does leave Yongsun 2 draws at the end of the turn.
Yeah, that's true.
So that leaves him in a pretty good position, but it's also Arnold's Raging Ravine against Yongsun's whatever.
And he does have another Damnation in his hand too, so...
Yeah, so he has no comms casting it, but it makes you wonder why he committed the Tarmogoyf to the board in the first place.
Hey, I don't know.
Alright, so Yongsun does draw cards at the end of turn. And now he's going to redeploy stuff onto the board. He starts off with a Kitchen Finks. And there's some confusion. Okay. Brings Yongsun back up to 9, so fairly safe life total. And he also has I believe that's a Path to Exile in his hand. So he chooses to leave that up, leaving only the Kitchen Finks on the board. He also does have the Galvany Township, so it's quite possible that the Kitchen Finks could go infinite here. Instead, Arnold plays the Callista, which Yongsun is promptly going to path. And now Yongsun is quite a hit thanks to the extra draws from Tireless Tracker. So he searches out a swamp, and right now he has 9 lands to Yongsun's 5. However, Yongsun seems to be enjoying both a board and hand advantage. He can't activate his Ravine to block at the moment. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Shit happens, whatever.
Is this the first time this has happened?
Yes.
Okay.
It's also the first time I've proposed bringing cup drinks into the thing, so I guess it's the last time. Okay, I guess I'm bringing a new keyboard tomorrow.
I mean, you can clean this.
That's true, but
Yeah.
that's a bit troublesome.
But I mean, it needs a bit of time to dry though.
Yes, that's true. Oh well, it's okay. I have spare keyboards at home
What? Why do you just have spare keyboards lying around at home?
because I buy new keyboards because I feel like it.
Oh yeah. So anyway, while you went away,
Whoa, what happened? Why is Youngster suddenly winning?
yeah, Youngster is incredibly ahead because of Tyler's Tracker.
Wow, good card.
So the Tireless Tracker basically got Youngson 2 draws and elicited the Damnation from Arnold.
Whoa.
So now Youngson is enjoying some pretty good board presence.
Okay.
So he's resolved the Dustwatch Crit and a Mind Sensor. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if Arnold has the second Damnation in his hand.
Wait, does he? He has it. He had 2 dimensions in his hand. But even he has it, there'll still be a Kitchen Finks left
There'll still be a Kitchen Finks that threatens to go infinite because of the Gavany Township.
Ah, right.
However, thanks to that, Arnold's Raging Ravine is now the largest creature on the board.
Oh, cool. So Raging Ravine gonna hit it. Wow, connects for 5 damage. Pretty cool. Wait, so what does Raging Ravine read again?
When it attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it.
What's the baseline stats?
3/3.
Oh, it's pretty strong. Oh, so Youngster does have Call of Calling in his hand. It's pretty cool.
He has Call of Calling. The question is, what does he call for now?
Oh yeah, the counter is already on the...
Yeah, so the counter's
thing.
already on the Kitchen Finks. So it's quite likely that he just holds back and uses the Township to put a counter on the Kitchen Finks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he just put the Gavany Township counter on the Kitchen Finks and then do the whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, essentially that, unfortunately, also, the Township also ties up all of Yongson's mana, which means that
Yeah, that's true.
Arnold can commit whatever he draws to the board without fear of, Yongson doing anything else. Because the pressure from the Raging Ravine is quite significant right now.
Oh, this was not my fault.
Yeah, I mean, not all the stains on the floor are from the Pepsi.
Some of them are from people doing questionable things back here. You're gonna say that, right?
Nope. I was going to talk about how the Raging Ravine is about to attack.
And it's getting Path to Exile.
That's right. So this is the third Path to Exile that Yongson drew this game.
Professional player.
I mean, every path proving extremely important to the match.
That's true. So, oh, okay. Wait, what's happening?
I don't know, he's holding mana up for something.
Replicate?
So if he wants to decay, yeah, he should absolutely decay the Kitchen Finks now.
Yeah, because right now he doesn't have the mana to, in response.
Township.
Yeah. Oh, that's not decay, that's Jund Charm.
So I'm not actually sure what Jund Charm does,
So let's look it up. Jund Charm.
or even what mode he's using.
Alright, exile all I think he's using the deal 2 damage to each creature effect.
Okay, that's fair.
Whoa, that's a mini board one. This card is good.
Oh, it's a good card. I think it's also good in like Living End.
Mm-hmm. It does read exile all cards from target player's graveyard, and yeah, so it don't have to exile from your graveyard as well. So I like how we're playing a small game of picking up shit. No, it's not here. It's not here. It's not here.
Just peel the thing, lah.
But my leg got so bad.
Our future, apparently the magic god casting forgot his straws. What a meme. Oh, devoted druid for Yongsen.
Meets Anger of the Gods. So both players now firmly in top deck
Angry.
mode.
No, not Yongsen. Yongsen has one card in his hand.
Yongsen has one card in his hand, which is a Court of Calling.
That is a pretty good card to have one off in your hand.
It's a pretty good card. So Yongsen's thinking of whether he wants to call in response, but he needs to get something that won't die.
That's true. But what doesn't die in his deck to card?
Well, he is calling for what, 2?
He's gonna call for Vizier, then untap the Devoted Druid, create infinite mana for X, and then
Yeah, and then what?
I
mean, he has no other card. Oh, he gets Selfless Spirit to protect
that's
the
true. That's
Devoted
true.
Druid. So the question is whether Selfless Spirit, whether having a chord in your hand is better than that or not, because you could presumably just call into another Devoted Druid if you found out you needed it later.
That's true. Alright, so at this point I think we cleaned up the most whatever we could clean off the table. So now I think we're back to square one. Good job, Gomu.
Square one is great.
Yeah. And never better than square -5. Alright, so wait, how did he get the he top deck. What a god. What a god.
So he drew the infinite mana combo. Unfortunately, he doesn't have much else to do with it.
Yeah.
And Arnold just drew a Scavenging Ooze, which,
Yeah, Gavany Township does read 2 green and white, so the combo only making green mana can't really tap Gavany Township.
Oh yeah,
that
I
much.
mean, besides that, Township also has to tap, so it's not like he's making an infinitely large creature.
That's also true. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, so right now Arnold just has the biggest creature on the table with Yongsen at 6. So I think he is in some ways forced to block the next attack if he doesn't draw anything.
Yeah, so Arnold eating up a lot of things.
Well, I think he's just counting it right now. Is he doing it?
Now he's eating out a lot of things.
Oh wow, okay.
Scavenging Ooze is gonna be a very big ooze.
Yeah, so he commits the rest of his green mana.
Okay. And goes
Yeah.
up to a 7/7 and gets lots of life in the process. Thanks. Oh, yeah, we were cleaning the keyboard because of an unfortunate accident.
Only 7 viewers today.
Oh, what? He top deck Dustwatch Recruiter?
So the top deck's Dashwatch Recruiter, which just prompts the concession.
What a god! What a god! What a god!
Yeah, so right now there are 17 minutes left, or well, rather 14 on the official round clock. You should try to sync like that clock with that clock.
What's the clock? Oh, 14.
Yeah, that clock is
Yeah,
like
it's
14:41.
Alright, I got it. I got you. 14. Sync. Okay, we good. Alright, so both players tied 1-1. It's pretty alright. Both players playing rather interesting decks. I think his matchup's quite.
I actually think the matchup is super grindy.
Yeah, I think so too.
But Arnold is clearly the control deck. He has both Damnation and Anger of the Gods in his deck, along
Yeah.
with a ton of removal.
And
Liliana of the Veil. He might have bothered out the Lilianas actually.
Yeah, he did. One thing I mentioned the start of second game that I did not know that was a stupid statement is that he didn't have the turn 1 black mana into discard spell, but I said earlier that he already bought out his discard spell, so yeah, that's my bad.
So probably just wants to curve out with removal and stuff, because there's presumably not that much he wants to take out with discard spells, because aside from creatures, everything else in Yongsen's deck, is going to get more creatures.
That's true, yeah. I'm gonna throw this away.
I spilled Pepsi on the keyboard.
And how?
Don't know.
Doesn't work anymore.
It still works. But, that's how you get ants.
Popsy.
Yesterday my friend sent me a link. 10 hours of Job's chicken dance.
What?
I'm gonna watch Batman Lego movie. I'm like, it's so stupid.
I mean, it's stupid, but it knows it's stupid.
I think Robin's cute.
What?
Robin's a cute boy.
No, as in the Lego movie.
Yeah, Robin's pretty cute.
Okay. So right now we're back to we're back to the match. So Arnold's going first. With Jan once again against Yongsun's collected company.
Counters, company collected.
Yeah. Something company, green creatures, something.
White creatures, infinite combo, something. So Yongsun does out for the Mao. Wow, he's balling a lot this game.
No, I mean it's his third mulligan in this match. He won the game where he did that mulligan.
Yeah.
So, variance.
Another disaster?
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Okay.
I learned my lesson.
Okay. I didn't. Learn
Yeah.
from you.
Yeah, well, you didn't even learn to not offer it to me anymore.
Yeah, I know. Learning lessons are overrated anyway. Which is why humans are doomed to repeat their mistakes. 'Cause I live. Wait, what's Yongsun doing? He's showing some offensive hand gestures at Arnold Lee.
That's hardly offensive.
And then he laughs and Arnold's like, haha, yeah, me too. Lol.
Yeah, it's always really weird when, because this is exactly the type of situation where one guy's explaining something he thinks is really funny and the other guy doesn't think it's funny at all. So it's just reduced to just like smiling and continuing to do whatever else he's doing. And because this is Magic, you're forced to continue to sit across
Yeah.
this guy who
This
thinks
is
what
a
he's
social
saying
game.
Is funny.
Yeah. I mean, this.
Okay, so
Wait,
if there was
7.
if there was a mulligan, he should be drawing.
Bro, don't cheat, bro.
Okay, yep, he gets it.
Yeah, smart boy. Okay, so let's see what he has in his hand. Vizier of Remedies and some other stuff. Some lands. Oh, that's a lot of spells. There's a lot of lands, actually.
I see your planes. He keeps the hand.
That's a lot of lands.
Really?
Yeah, look at that land.
I see at least 2.
Yeah, I see 3. At least, I see 4 at least. 4.
Oh, so there's the planes, the frost, and the windswept.
Alright, now I get to see a clearer
and now
view.
Yongsun's just like, haha, joke's on you.
I have...
Oh
Oh,
wow, he has 5.
no, 4. 4 lands and collected company and things. Okay, take out things.
Well,
Cool.
4 lands and collected company is a pretty good mul to 5.
4 to 5
But if
Kappa.
Arnold borrowed out his Thought Seizers, he
Yeah.
basically can't interact with it for
Wait,
the rest of
what,
the game.
what did he draw? That's a swamp? Oh, that's a swamp. Wow.
So-
Thoughtseize!
Oh my. So he did keep the Thought
He
Seize in.
bought back in the hand discard.
So, this is a Sigarda.
Sigarda. I think you take out the collected company. I don't think.
I actually think you take the Sigarda.
Really?
Because
No
I think
way,
Jan is
man.
just cold to Sigarda.
He probably has another discard spell
Because
anyway.
aside from Damnation, I don't think Arnold can beat a Sigarda at all.
That's also quite true. I also think that Arnold has another Thoughtseize in his hand though.
It's certainly possible. Which is fine because Yongsun kept the land heavy hand.
Yeah,
So it's just
yeah.
like, a joke's on you.
Hehe. Well, looking at Arnold's hand, looks like a lot of lands too though.
Yeah, well, I mean, Arnold started on 2 black-red sources, so it's... I'm not sure how important the green is at this stage of the game, so it's possible that he doesn't need it yet even.
Oh god.
So he draws a Goyf here, and now we'll get to see if he does have another green source
think
or
he has
not.
it right. I mean, he did fetch for the. Oh, he didn't fetch.
No, he shocked.
Oh no, that's Ghost Quarters though.
He shocked on the Blood Crypt, so that's a Ghost Quarter.
Yeah, he can get a green if he wants to do that.
Yeah, but that also puts him down on land, and I'm not sure that's what he wants to be doing.
That's also true. Right, so yeah, that is the Ghost Quarters.
So there's a Ghost Quarter. So it's pretty unique seeing Ghost Quarter in
Jan.
Jan.
Well, it is a control deck. Ghost
It
Ghost Quarters in control decks.
is a controller, but most Jan decks for like their requisite land hate play Fulminator Mage.
That's true. Why not both?
The more aggressive versions do play Molten Rain.
Ooh, Molten Rain.
Yeah, so
Lendy.
Arnold passes the turn here, which tells us that perhaps Arnold is also screwed out of green, so he can't cast the Tarmogoyf that's in his hand.
That's also.
It's also possible that he does have the Damnation, so he is sandbagging the Tarmogoyf.
yeah, he does have the damnation, I think.
Having learned his lesson from the last game. So I mean, he sees no reason to rush into anything right now, and neither does Yongsun because he's sitting on just lands.
Alright, so that is the Verdant. What's it called? Verdant Catacombs or Overgrown?
Verdant Catacombs.
Ah,
That is the
okay.
fetch land.
Okay. Well, one thing if I was on, I'd be shitting myself right now because Yongsun, I'm staring at Sigala when it comes out.
Correct. I mean, the only way Arnold's gonna attack past the Sigarda is with an even larger Tarmogoyf.
Exactly. And considering the fact that he does have Anger of the Gods in his hand, maybe he might have been better off playing, taking out the Sigada out of Yongsun's hand because he could have just Anger of the Gods against the company.
Oh yeah, but I mean, Youngsun's had 2 turns of uninterrupted stuff. So I mean, he does have 2 unknown cards right now. So there could really be anything, and he hasn't cast anything. So he didn't draw a 1-drop or a 2-drop.
Yeah.
Which means that, and he's fetching on the end of Arnold's turn for his 3rd land. So this tells you that it's either more lands, more companies, more chords.
Oh man.
Yeah. So I mean, Youngsun has either just like extremely gas or just complete rubbish.
Well, it's actually complete rubbish. N1 Sigarda.
Did he just draw nothing but lands? Is that a Dustwatch Recruiter?
No, that's lands. Oh, he just drew a Path to Exile off the top.
Okay, so Path's pretty good. I'm not sure he wants to cast it now though, because I think Arnold's already demonstrated that there are better targets for the Path to Exile in the form of Kalitas.
Yeah, that's true.
But he goes for it anyway.
Okay, that's also...
Yeah, I mean,
that's alright.
I would have taken the damage because I don't think that life total is super important in this matchup. Arnold doesn't have a Raging Ravine anywhere.
So it does fetch out the green from the Path to Exile. Oh my god. Still, I'd be worried shitless with the Sigarda, man. Like, holy crap, Sigarda. Oh, it does have damnation in his hand though, so that's alright.
Yeah. I mean, but Sigarda is a 1-for-1 by herself. So I mean,
it could be worse, right?
in terms of getting a damnation out, Sigarda is the best case you can get from a damnation. It's the best way to get a damnation out of your opponent's hand.
That's true, but I guess you want to get rid of Sigarda.
Yeah, so I think Arnold's just going to go for it, because I don't think Youngsun is going to be going to continue committing to the board if all he has is Sigarda.
Yeah.
And Youngsun does have some good draws. He does have Eternal Witness, for example.
Does have Company, does have Court. No lack of good draws in his deck here.
Instead, he's looking at his graveyard. So when someone looks at his graveyard, it tells you that he has something that interacts with it.
Scavenging Ooze.
I thought it's Scavenging Ooze. I believe he has the Eternal Witness, or he has the Court to look for an Eternal Witness.
Or is Eternal Witness. Returning Sigarda. Oh boy. Here we go again.
Yeah.
Eternal Witness, the terror of what's that? EDH now terrorizing Modern as well. Seems good. Oh, here comes Kalitas into Bolt though. That's not bad.
That's Kalitas into Bolt. So I mean, together with the sacrifice ability, the Kalitas is going to get bigger than the Sigarda.
Yeah.
Which is going to beat Sigarda in a race because Sigarda also has Sigarda does not have lifelink.
Yep. Sigarda does not have indestructible as well, so you can't use Sigarda to block the Kalitas. It does read Hexproof, and I get Hexproof.
Yeah, I mean it does get a bunch of other stuff as well. So I mean, problem here is that if Youngsun wants to commit any more blockers, he has to commit the Sigarda and like one other creature.
Well, right now he only has mana for Sigarda, I think.
Yes, well, he has mana for Sigarda and like a 1-drop, but I don't think he has that many 1-drops.
Yeah, I think just birds or
Yeah,
hierarch.
I mean, it's possible that he might have bought out some mana dogs as well.
That's true. Oh, okay, it's gonna sack Kalitas. Very,
So it's going to sack Kalitas proactively.
I want to. Any reason you have done that? Like, are you worried about certain spells?
Well, I think he just wanted to, assert himself on the damage race here.
That's true. Assert the dominance. Draws Court of Calling. Oh yeah, good at the game.
I don't know. So what happens when he draws Court of Calling?
He gets another creature.
Well, I mean, what happens? He gets Witness into Path is what is likely to happen.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but so you see, Arnold has played the Scavenging Ooze, so he can't really Witness anymore. Oh, hello. Oh.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah. It's alright. Alright, so here Kalitas goes in for the damage. Youngsun is he going to Court Iwit and then Court Iwi Path to Exile? No.
Yeah, well, he can't do it, right?
Eats E-Witness. Is he eating E-Witness? Come on, eat the E-Witness.
So is he eating it? So Youngsun doesn't have the Court then.
No, he does. Look, look, it's Court.
So he does have the Court, but he chooses not to use it. That's a very interesting decision.
Huh. Okay, so Kalitas goes in for the damage. Okay,
I think that was the only that was really the only window.
Oh, this is a window.
Well, I mean, in this window, the court does get Fiend Hunter.
You can still get the Ewit.
You can get a witness, but you can't get anything that yeah, but you can't get anything back from the graveyard.
Okay, Path to Exile.
Yeah, but the ooze is going to eat the path.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So is he actually going to try for it anyway?
Yeah. On the stack of getting the Path to Exile, I'm gonna eat your Path to Exile.
I mean, you know, it's possible that he just takes a devoted druid and, you know, prays to the gods next turn.
Yeah, we could do that too. Ronus! Alright.
Okay, so Ronus is a pretty good blocker for the Kalitas.
Yeah, Death Touch as well. Not bad. I also forgot that the deck runs Ronus.
Yeah, I mean, Ronus is sort of a silver bullet. It doesn't, it's not run across all lists.
Yeah, but another thing to note is that Arnold can't deal with the Ronus at all.
He can't deal with Ronus because he can't deal with the Sigata.
Yeah, I think Arnold's just dead here.
Well, I think Arnold's dead over time, but there's only 1 minute left in the round as well.
Yeah.
So I doubt that the players are going to play for a draw right now.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, Arnold's just clutching a couple of land, a land and an Anger of the Gods, I believe, is what it is.
Yeah, that's true. So Yongsen having the one-off Sigara in his deck, turning out to be the one card that saves him the entire game.
Yeah, that's correct. And now he has all this. He has like 6 mana, so he can really turn this into what, a 2-turn clock.
And he just drew Gavin Township off the top.
Well, yeah, but I'm not sure. Is Ronus more damage? I think Ronus is more damage.
Is it Gavin? Oh yeah, Ronus is not damage. Yeah, it's 3 mana for 2.
Yeah, it's because Ronus is 4 damage and Township is 2. Of course, Yongsen does have other cards, so he might want to resolve the Devoted Druid that's in his hand as well.
Yeah,
because Devoted Druid also turns into more Ronus mana.
Yeah. So, Walking Ballista for
so I plays Ballista for 2.
Okay. You know, if you can't pump Ballista and then shoot the 2, that doesn't... No. Okay, so Sigada's going in for 4 damage.
Oh, he's not even attacking with the Ronus.
Maybe he forgot that he could attack with Ronus.
Which is super interesting.
What are you dancing? So eats the... so he eats the creatures and...
So I'm not sure I super understand what Yongsen is thinking here. Emily Arnold does have cards in hand, so it's possible that he does want to play around something, because that Scavenging Ooze is getting pretty large, so it's possible that he does want to be able to
block the Scavenging Ooze.
Yeah.
But he could just block... He could just eat the damage because he's gonna outrace Arnold anyway, right?
Yeah, he could, but I'm not sure that Yongsen knows this.
Alright, so Arnold top decks the Terminate, which does absolutely jack at this point.
It destroys Walking Ballista.
Oh, wow! Oh, amazing! So yeah, it does destroy Walking Ballista and deals 2 damage to you. So
yeah, and you know, keep in mind that Yongsen did Mulligan once, and he's done jack all this game except for those 3 cards you see on the table right now.
Oh man, what a game! This is a good game. I like games like this.
It's a good game. Let's see. Arnold's tapping 2 mana. He drew a
Terminus.
He's thinking about the Terminate.
I think it's a game about the Anger of the Gods actually. Oh, Anger of the Gods is 3.
Yeah, I mean, he could think about the Anger of the Gods, but what is he really going to anger right now?
Himself.
Like, he needs 2 angers to be able to get the Sigara off the table, right?
That's also true. So here comes the Terminate, gonna kill the Walking Ballista. Asta Ballista, baby.
So yeah, Yongsen's just probably going to chuck the dice at Arnold's face. Puts Arnold to 18. Probably still not going to attack with the Ooze.
Yeah. So eat your Ballista.
So Arnold is playing for the draw, I suppose.
Wow.
I mean, it's not unreasonable to assume that given enough time, Yongsen will win this match just on the back of these 2 cards.
Yep. And he also kind of has inevitability in form of the combo, so...
Yeah, it's inevitability in form of the combo. He has Gavany Township to raise even more.
Yeah. I don't think Arnold can win in any feasible form at this point, besides cheating and flipping the table.
Oh yeah, but I do think Arnold can play for the draw.
So taps 2. Plays...
Taps 2 mana. Plays
Dustwatch Recruiter.
Dustwatch Recruiter. So Dustwatch Recruiter is pretty cool here. unfortunately doesn't really do anything because of the lack of time.
Yeah.
So Yongsan has one card left in his hand, and I wonder what it is. It's possible that he is, he just has Galvani Township mana up, so
Is he going to is Yongsan trying to slow roll Arnold here? Because I don't think they want to slow roll at this time.
I actually don't think they are slow rolling right now. So it's turn 2 on Arnold's side, so Yongsan has 2 more attack steps.
Yeah. No, you should attack with the Runas, right? Or activate the Runas ability. Oh, you also activate the Dustwatch ability. Never mind.
So it goes for the Ghost Quarter on the Township. Yongsan responds with the Township.
Okay, that's fair, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. It's also fair to assume that Yongsan does have a basic land to search out.
Yeah, he only has
Yep,
3 in the field right now, so.
Yep, that's
only
right.
has one.
So Yongsan's 1 land away from... No, he's 2 lands away from getting multiple activations of the Dustwatch Recruiter or the Ronas. It looks like...
if the Runas, if the Dustwatch Recruiter does live, which it doesn't.
Yep, so it looks like Arnold did draw a removal spell for it. I don't know what that is.
That's a Abrupt Decay.
Okay. That's pretty strange he's not playing Fatal Push.
Maybe he didn't want to buy 4 Fatal Pushes.
Oh, those things are expensive right now.
Yeah, those are. I helped my friend sell his for 30 when he was 30. Like it's gonna drop, man. Just sell it. Wait, it's 50 now. What?
Yeah.
Oh,
So Yongsan
Devoted
draws
Druid.
the Devoted Druid, and at this point, I really think he should just be attacking with
with the
everything.
Ronas, right? Yeah. Okay, so you turn that sideways. You take it. You see the Snake God? Turn him sideways too, man. Nope, never mind. He should at least activate the Snake God, right? To give your Angel more punch, so your next turn is a lethal. No? Okay.
Again, I'm not sure what Yongsan has
Yeah.
in his hand.
Is he worried about something? Like, does he... maybe he's worried Arnold has, like, Team of Battle Rage or some shit.
I really don't know. It's possible that he's not super well versed with the meta game, so he doesn't know what to play around.
Yeah.
So he just chooses to play around everything.
But it's Jan.
It's a very common trap that people fall
But it's
into.
Jan. You know what? Everyone knows what Jan has.
This is true. Maybe he's just worried about. I don't know what he's worried about. What the damnation for the Cigala? In which case he should be attacking anyway.
But he already burned through 2 damnations.
No, just one. The Cigala stuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah, okay. I think... Okay, so what are Arnold's outs here?
So I think Yongsan is just being like super casual here, and just wanting the game to go as long as possible. He paid a tournament entry fee. He's going to get his money's
very,
worth.
very possible, very possible. Here comes
Yeah.
Anger of the Gods,
Because
showing
Anger of the Gods. So,
Arnold's anger.
So Yongsan's just gonna put like infinite -1/-1 counters on his Devoted Druid.
Why?
Oh no, actually he's going to let it get exiled. So yeah.
Oh,
So then it can't be eaten by the ooze. Oh boy.
Wait, no, it gets exiled.
Oh, holy mistriggers, Batman.
Okay.
and,
So
and somehow both players just let it happen.
okay,
What?
okay. Arnold passes the turn.
Oh my god.
Okay. So Yongsan just needs Path to exile off the top, and he wins.
No, I mean the Rona's got Death Touch and Trample, right? So
No trample, no trample.
No, but the ability can give itself trample.
No, it doesn't. You can't use it on itself.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, so no, you can't win this turn. Yongsan should have hit it with the Snake God. What are you doing, man?
Like multiple turns earlier, right? Yeah.
Sip Pepsi.
Although to be fair, both creatures that Yongsan last deployed Arnold did have removal for.
Yeah.
So if he didn't attack, if he did attack the Ronas, he could be dead right now.
Also true, yes. So hindsight is 2020 after all.
Of course, I mean he definitely had the opportunity to force in at least one attack, which would probably So what does Yongsan have in hand here?
I can't see. I think it's Kitchen Finks and something else.
So basically nothing that's good for the board right now.
Wow, this is awkward. So can Yongsen? Oh, that's Selfless Spirit. So his Selfless Spirit can give everything indestructible. So nothing will die when I.
Yep, so Selfless Spirits gives something indestructible and
then he can swing it for little. Somehow.
oof. Let's go Vizier.
Oh. Selfless Spirit. I'm gonna score Yongsen after this.
Oh, I'm going to score him first.
We can both score at the same time. Alright, thank you guys for watching round 2 of Guerrilla Games. No, I'll score him! Wait! See you guys for round 3. We'll be up in a bit. Ciao.